Alright, hello everyone, good morning, welcome back to the show. I am your charming self-proclaimed yet still humble host Mukluk, and today we are revisiting Timberborn. Timberborn, we played quite a bit when it was in early access, and it recently hit its 1.0 release. This is something I did want to spend some time on because I spent 61 hours on it in EA. I had so much fun with it. Some of that was off stream, some of that was on. On top of that, one of our top patrons for this month, actually, for the sponsor of the zone category, he said, I want to see you play Timberborn. And I was like, well, that works out because I would love to. So
that is the sound of a toilet eating a man.
That is the sound of another patron. So we are going to hop in here and take a look at what's changed. I was actually reading some of the... Oh, they have got a cinematic now. They did not used to have this. The land is all dry and barren. Picking berries. Aw, he planted one for the future. Oh, there's civilization in the background, and that's the dirty water that makes them sick. Oh, they're swimming across it. I forget the name of it, but that's like poisonous water. So they lost some of their supplies. Oh, he found living plants.
Hey, it's always a great opportunity to lend an Amazon Prime sub to Mukluk. I'll be seeing y'all in GW2 Boss Rush Week.
Thank you, Rex. Appreciate that. Okay. Cool new intro. They didn't have that before. Alright. Great Dude says, hey Muck, I found out something historical in case your career as a streamer doesn't work out. There's a job titled Professional Armpit Sniffer. It's for hygiene, and deodorant companies can offer up to $1.2 million a year. I'll keep that in mind, thank you. Okay, so Timberborn 1.0. New game. Looks like we've got the same two factions that we did before. Folktales. Easygoing but hardworking, Folktales are expert farmers. They respect nature, and it rewards them with plentiful bounties. Iron Teeth, defectors of traditional timber ways. They mastered iron and science to build advanced machinery. Now, both of them have access to the advanced machinery, but they do things differently. For example, I remember that Folktales, as long as you had, like, free bedrooms, they would giggity goo and make more population. The Iron Teeth, you have to make breeding pods. Like, they're futuristic, and you have to do, like, sciencey stuff, but they don't mind if you just stack, like, 100 people in a barracks. Like, they don't mind uncomfortable conditions. I think I'm going to go Folktales, and let's see what all has changed. Okay, so this is the list of the official maps. I know it's your throat, and you are probably in a great deal of pain, but your voice today is smooth. I'm actually... So yeah, my throat is still messed up. I've got a cough drop in my mouth right now. I'm trying to talk at a higher pitch intentionally. Like, this is my voice if I'm comfortable. But the deeper my voice is right now, the more uncomfortable it is. If that makes sense. So I'm purposefully pitching my voice a bit higher right now, which is weird on the ears, I know. But I'm trying to take it as easy as I can while still working so that it will freaking heal already. Okay, so do the pressure map. I read about that one. Apparently, if you like plug certain areas, other ones will erupt or something. So maybe I try that later on. Yeah, it's listed as hard. Let's see. Waterfall, plains. I do want one of the big maps. I like the idea of having room to spread out. I mean, lakes looks pretty big. Well, let's start with lakes. No, I have played this game on hard before, but it is very challenging. Like, there will be droughts that last like 20 days. And I'm not ready to do that right now because I'm freaking rusty. So, let's do normal. Loading. Did I miss the conclusion of the latest Riftbreaker campaign? Yeah, we finished it Monday night because there was less than an hour remaining. And so we did it for Mutiny Monday. But it is in the Mukluk Plays if you would like to see it. What would you like to call your settlement? The lab. Oh gosh. The Bone Zone. It's like you already have a lab. Okay. Let's see. Spacebar to pause. Alright. So. Let's see. Let me see what I can remember here. Oh, we started with some rock stairs there to access the trees. We've got some trees over here. We've got berry bushes there. Okay. Alright. Hey, Mike, how are you today? Hey, Viper, I'm doing okay. Trying to not push my voice too much, but other than that, I'm here, and I am eager to try this out. So, let me see. Assign. No, that's not what we want. Paths and structures. Okay, so... So, a couple things that I remember. One, we need to get chopping on the wood. And we need to get gathering on these berries. And we need to plug the water. Where does the water come from on this map? Okay, it's coming from there. And there. Okay, so... Okay, so it's going this... It's going down from here. So we need to make like a dam down here so when the drought happens, this water doesn't immediately go away. Okay, how do I need to remember how to label things. Alright, gatherer flag. Okay. And lumber flag. Let's get that going. Okay. And path, we can change this later, but for now... Let's just look for a thin point. Okay, where's dam? Basic dam, here we go. Do that. And... That's right, you have to make a path over the dam. Okay. So that gets that going. Now we're gonna need bedrooms, and we need storage for foods and stuff. Small pile holds bulky goods, small warehouse. Alright, we'll do that. Okay. Let's go to increase game speed a little bit. Wait, hold on. Lumberjack. Oh, I remember. So I need to mark trees for getting chopped down. However, I do remember that if you leave a few trees, it will naturally grow more. So we'll deselect some there. Because if you get all of them, then they're gone. So we're gonna do that.
Look at the sinews on those legs!
What's up, Joko? We should get Muck to play Retro Rewind. I don't know what that is. What was the link that was posted last night to the webpage where you could join and get skins and other prizes? Exclamation hype in the chat on the Twitch side will pull that up, because that was a Twitch-only campaign that ArenaNet and WeHype were running. Muck, is that your voice? Yeah, this is my voice when I'm trying to take it easy. You get ASMR Mukluk and beavers today. I hope you're okay with that. Okay, I see the issue right now. Right now, they are prioritizing building the dam, which is great, but I want them to make these storages first. And you know what? Let's get, just to speed it up, we're going to get a second lumberjack flag up there. All right, housing, mini lodge. How do I want to do this? Don't forget water. Oh yeah, of course. Thank you. Let's see. Water. We're gonna need pumps. We'll do that. And then water, we need water storage. Do that. All right, it's in the queue. Okay, so I've doubled how many builders I have. Okay, so what is this going to hold? It's going to hold lumber. And what is this going to hold? You are going to hold berries. And can I say what this? Yeah, okay. So I can tell this what it's going to hold while it's still being built. Hopefully it's the right call to build the dam last. We'll see. In the evening, will you now wait for the release of Crimson Desert before starting Halo 3? Yes. Yes. So tonight, probably going to enjoy some more Darktide. Tomorrow, Crimson Desert for the evening streams. Alright. Reduce builders. Okay, and I think dam before the bedrooms, but we do need to figure out where we're going to put the bedrooms. If I build here, then that space can't be used until I can eventually blow it up with like dynamite or something. See, each of these hold 3 people. And we've got, what, 13 right now? We've got 13. So do that for the moment.
Hello Muck and chat. How's this game so far?
Hey Vampy, I just reinstalled this game. I'm playing it right now because of the 1.0 launch, but I played 60 hours of it during early access and loved it. No shelter, thirst. Do I need a second water pump? Not sure yet. Let's lower the dam priority. Maybe we do need to have the shelter first, because their happiness is tanking right now. I see we got new chat on screen. Yeah, the Twitch finally changed their rule, and they allow people to that are streaming to show both of the, like if they're multi-streaming, they can show other chats. So I've got YouTube and Twitch chat merged on there. Is this tower defense? No, it's survive nature. It's nature defense. You can mirror buildings though. I don't remember the keybind. Oh, it's F. Interesting.
Hey, look, it's the Tree of Birds. How are you today?
So I could... So I could do that. You can also copy buildings. I see you can copy settings. Oh, B for duplicate. Oh, okay. Cool. Good to know. Let's add another builder. Okay, water is okay, so I don't think I need to make another water pump yet. So we're just going to keep that one like that for now. Alright, what else? Lumber mill, that's not yet. Okay, they're starting to work on the dam. I have a 12-year-old character, and I just did my first map comp last year. Congrats. Wait, what? I'll be finishing my first ever core Tyria map comp since the start of the game in 2012. Also building Kudzu and the Tier 1 Legendary Shark Spear after I get my 2 Gifts of Exploration. Nice. That's awesome. Congrats. Is it M? No. Dang it. F. F for mirror. And what are the hotkeys for game speed? 1, 2, 3. Okay. So I'm just going to speed it up till they wake up, because they're not doing anything right now, and then I'll slow it back down. Steam achievement. It's an instinct. Build a dam. I mean, it's not enough to block all the water yet. So I'm looking, there's some pathways here. I think I remember this map, although it's a little different. It's like, for example, if I break this path and this path, some of this water will come down this way, and then it re-meets the water we already have here, which means this area would all turn green. And there's the bad water over there. Efficient farmhouse. Put that there for the green area. You might want a forester so you don't run out of trees. Well, yeah, but we just started this, and I can't make a forester yet. I have to get science for that. Which is on the to-do list. Yeah, but we are making sure to, you know, once this dam goes over here, we get access to more trees. I've already told them do not chop all of these. Yeah, with the... See, I haven't selected every single tree. That way it will not... They will keep regrowing. There's like a little pocket there. New well-being high score. A couple of the kids grew up. You can name the beavers. Yeah, but the beavers constantly like die of old age and then new beavers replace them, so naming them after chat doesn't last very long. Can I make stairs yet? I think stairs might have also been a research. Yeah, it is. Okay, so this guy's not doing anything, so we will get rid of one of those. Let's see, cut trees. What is it? Right there. And then deselect like 4 of them. Are we still okay on food? Yeah. Just one guy picking berries is still feeding everybody right now. Thanks to Leggy Guide Smug, I got 1 required crafting skill above 400 and another to 350 plus. I have mostly account-bound resources. I just need gold at this point. Then I can get myself kudzu. Nice. I recall playing with the river width to get more power out of my water wheels and flooding my farms downstream somehow. Yeah, water physics be like that. Okay, it's looking good. So this right here is like the forecast. And we don't yet see the first drought, and we've got 3 out of 5 for our dam, so that makes me happy. We are playing a noob-friendly map. Some of the others are much worse than this. But that's okay. Alright, I'm gonna speed it up to get through the night. Reach average well-being of 4. That's acceptable. Okay, we're getting lumber from another source now. After I craft kudzu and the spear, what should my next leggy crafting goal be? I have Acacia gloves, and then I'll have those 2 legendary weapons, that's it. If you've got Living World Seasons, I would say Season of the Dragons. The amulet. Because you make a lot of money while working on that one, and you get like 32 slot bag and stuff like that. Okay, 1 piece of this dam left. See, I would have, you know, done it a little further down, but this was the thinnest point. Pretty soon, I imagine one of these will go idle and we'll destroy one of them. Let's see. I want to... The berry bushes keep spreading. I want to make a path through there. I'll make a path there. Let's speed up the nighttime. It's almost done. I can breathe easy for a little bit after that. One more log. Is this a gentle whispering or voice protection stream? It's a voice protection stream, so you get ASMR Muck today. Hopefully that's not too much of a turnoff. I'm trying to do what is within my power, where I can still work and hopefully let my voice heal. Okay, so now when the water stops flowing in, from here on will flow out of the map, but it will stop here and we'll get to keep some for a while. Nothing to do in range. Okay, pause. How do I plant crops? This is it here. Alright, so carrots, 4 days, and then you get 3 carrots. Sunflowers, 5 days, then 2 sunflower seeds. Potatoes, 6 days, then 1 potato. Okay, so until you can process food, like you've got cooks and stuff, looks like carrots is the best. But I mean, we could do some other stuff just for some variety. Timberborn's a chill game. ASMR Muck is fine. Hope you like the game. It's a huge time stealer for me. I already know I love it. We played 60 hours of it during the early access. So this is like me coming back to it and remembering that I loved it, but I'm rusty. And I've got to, you know, gotta get back into the groove and also see what all they changed. Okay, so we got a farm. We got 1 inventor. 37 lumber. Okay, we need to make more houses so that people make more beavers. Authorize the giggity. Good morning. Hey, Rooksy, what's up? Remember to build a bigger storage, it fills up super fast. Yeah, that's on the to-do list. Yep. Drawing trains, the usual. Okay, let's get rid of one of these flags. Okay, we got science coming in. Let's do... That's almost done. What's next? Where's the tree stuff? Okay, here we go. So we want to get, how much science do I have right now? 15. So we're going to want to get Forester to be able to plant trees to set up a tree farm. I think that's probably the first one we want. Let's see, how do I do copy? V. Okay. It's weird. I associate Control V with paste, but in this game you click the building and hit V and then click other buildings to copy the settings. How you doing? I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm not perfect, which is why I'm talking softly right now, but I'm okay. Just enjoying Beaver Simulator. Oh, that's right. I just remembered. We've got access to the far shore now, so we can get some stuff over here, too. Okay, with that, we can get rid of this. And cut trees. But we're gonna leave like 4 of them again, just so they keep spreading. Title is still Halo 2. What? No, it's not. Don't lie to me. Title is Timberborn.
Jive Crayfish gifted a tier 1 sub to Smooth Jazz Mukluk. They have given 9 gift subs in the channel.
Smooth Jazz Mukluk. Thank you, Jive. Appreciate you. What game is this? It's called Timberborn. It's like a colony sim, but you're controlling beavers, but you're fighting against like the weather. Like occasionally there are droughts and all the water dries up. And without water, the land starts dying, like this land over here. And then you can't grow crops, and then they start starving. So you have to reroute water. You have to, sometimes there's poisonous water, like this stuff. You got to make sure that stays away from you. But you do need it to craft some things. There's all kinds of stuff you got to deal with. Do you think you would ever make a podcast? Could be some of your old guides using your current voice even. I could see myself studying to it. If I had something to talk about, maybe. Maybe. Don't forget the popular bad tides. Yeah. So when a bad tide happens, like to give an example, water is coming in from here. Water comes down and goes this way. When a bad tide happens, we want to have like a gate close here and a gate open here to reroute the bad water somewhere else and keep some clean water stockpiled. Otherwise, we all get sick. Need another cough drop. Good morning, all. Hey, Jinxie. You could read a book for the podcast. Wouldn't that just be an audiobook? Would a podcast be the right word? Why are people unhappy? Hunger. We've got crops growing. 60%, so we'll have a big influx of food soon. We can get some more berries down here. Okay, so we've got a large storage for logs now. So I think we can get rid of the small one. I mean, it's not hurting anything. I'll leave it for now, but in time we can get rid of it. Okay, so trees, 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 trees. All right, unlock forester. Okay, so now we can plant trees. So all right, those are pine trees. Move that. Do I? Okay, hold on. I need to make sure someone is working down here. Where's the priority of that? Because food is a problem. The crops are just over 1 day from being harvestable. Oh, we're gonna need, well, I guess there's some storage inside the farm, but we don't have a dedicated storage for those crops. Oh, wait, I need planks to make a forester. Crap. Crap, 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 crap. So to make that, we need to have like a water wheel set up. We need like power. Alright. Let's do demolish this stuff so we have room. Let's see. So I think that first. Can they get to that construction? I have to make sure they can get to that and then do the lumber mill right there afterward. Okay, where is plant crops? All right, just in case. Let's expand those fields. Is this guy? Yeah, okay. He is grabbing berries. That's my only food income right now. You could do episodes about the mysteries of the game or the random lore bits you did shorts about in the past, and you're probably connected through these days to some dev involvement on said podcast or episode with some insight on the topic. Again, if I felt I had something to contribute, then maybe. Because like for example, talking about the bug that the Vermilion Wings once brought to the game, I was able to summarize that in a YouTube short, you know? Get to the point and all that. %. Come on, carrots. Just a little bit more. I almost have my 2-version sky scales. Nice. Keeping the beavers wet is an important game mechanic. Now that you mention it, I can do... when I have 70 science, I can get stairs, and then they can go in and out of the water to get over here. Yay, they're harvesting. Okay. Food is starting to get manageable. Water, less so. Okay, so they can reach this construction without having to go in the water until I block it off here. So we finish that, then we put the lumber mill there. And then the lumber mill will make planks, which will allow us to make the forester, which then we won't have to worry about lumber for a while. Let's speed up the nighttime. Nothing's happening right now. Hunger's the main thing, which is getting handled. That is getting handled. It's raw carrots, but it's something. I think these berry bushes have all been harvested out. Food is going up. The water wheel's almost done. Okay, at this point, I don't think we need to keep this patch of grass here. Let's go ahead and finish off the trees in that spot. Okay, pause. And where is lumber mill? There we go. Okay. Oh, stairs require planks. Okay, not much point in researching that right this second then. Oh, automation. I read about this in the patch notes. This whole section's new to me. Alright, well-being. Campfire. Can socialize. Teeth grindstone. Helps beavers with chipped teeth. Alright, it's small, so let's put that right there. Oh, it looks like it... Oh, it's just 5 logs. Yeah, that's fine. I'm surprised there's not even been a small drought yet. Not complaining, just surprised. Oh, there's a tunnel there, I just realized. I did not pick up on that. Thanks, guys. Okay, we need to manually assign a second person to pumping water. We don't have enough. Okay, the lumber mill's coming along. pathway. Okay. Alright, so getting someone working on lumber. Let's see, food. No, not food. Plant crops. Okay, so plank production has begun. That will first go into the finishing the forester, which can then plant trees, so that long term should not be an issue. Let's see, is there anything else to increase happiness easily? Oh, there we go, drought approaching. Let's move the lumberjack flag here. Get rid of that one. And let's put a campfire there for them to hang out at. Today I'm discovering honeysuckles are annoying to draw. Your live is perfect for drawing, though. This vibe is what I need. Beavers bring all the artists to the stream. Chill beats to relax and chew trees, too. Plush chip, sure. Let's see, automation. Yeah, so automation will be interesting, because, like, right now, like, in the future, you could say, like, oh, only getting the water pumps if the storages are going down. You know, stuff like that. Oh, Steam achievement for building a campfire. Let's see. Let's go a bit crazy with the crop planting right now, because we can always remove them if we need to. Okay, so we've got a drought coming. I don't know that there's anything more I need to do beyond the dam I already have. Because, again, this is a new player-friendly map, but all this water currently only has one way to go, which is here. So all of this will be kind of buffered by the dam. Now, eventually, when bad water comes through here, we need to be able to reroute it, but we're not there yet. Campfire happiness. No available workers in district. Let's set that to a higher priority than most of the other stuff. Actually, I guess put that back up. Okay. Paths and structures. Stairs. It's a little dangerous right in front of the water wheel, but... Alright, this gives them a path over here. Also, wet fur. So as long as they have stuff to do over there, they'll occasionally get that. Okay. Food gatherer flag. If I do this, it covers both sides of the river, so I'll do that. And we will get rid of that one. Okay, we have 92 science points left. We could do some small warehouses for the other farm goods we currently have. So do like that, and then say this one is carrots, and this one is sunflower seeds. There's a little blockage here I could remove, and it would allow water to go right there, which would increase the green area a tiny bit. I don't know that that's really going to do much, but I guess it's a little more water stored up here. Trees getting planted. Did you finish Enshrouded? Yeah, as far as the early access goes, I kind of felt like I finished... Like, I'm sure there's some small side content that I didn't see, but for the most part, yeah, I finished the EA. Oh, there we go. Yeah, see, the green filled in there. Kind of wish I could get like a tiny little bit of water right there just so this fills in. But that's a low priority. Happy partner anniversary. Thanks, Oriana. Something else occurs to me. When the drought happens, this water wheel is going to stop. We can do a manual one, you know, where like a beaver runs in a wheel. So the question is kind of like, do I really need planks? Like really bad during the drought? And the answer to that is I don't know. Medical bed? Is anyone injured? Hold on, what is that? Vacancies. No, that's fine.
Got hit with the ad when you were answering my question, lol.
Enshrouded? I think I pretty much finished what the early access has to offer. Loved it. Will play it more when the game is fully released. Thank you. Appreciate the sub very much. Does this game have a quick save? Oh man, I hadn't done a single save yet. Ooh boy. Lumberjack flag. These are all dead trees. They will not grow back, so we will mark all of them for chomping. Alright, so water has stopped entering the map. So the water that is here will exit the map down here, except for what is behind the dam. And then that water will very slowly dry out and also get, you know, drank. But should be enough to survive the drought. Zipline beams. Ziplines were also added to the game since I last played it. That'll be interesting. Metal. You'll want sick beds? Yeah, we'll want a lot of stuff. I could go ahead and knock one out, I guess. Alright, spend 80 science points for a sick bed, and I'll put one right there. Have you checked out the tab between science and lifestyle? Automation? Yeah, I did. I looked at that earlier. Speaker makes noises. Okay, so the water is still now. Oh boy, that upper area already dried out. Good God. So the water, there's some water here, but that's like it. That's all we got. Let's, hold on, pause. Let's pause the pumps, because we need to leave some water there so that the crops don't die. Ah, the trees, no. Dies in 12 days. Okay, so the tree won't die before the drought's over, but they're not growing right now. Okay, we're working on that. Okay, so up here. So what's happening right now, there's a lot of water up here, right? But that water often overflows over this dam and goes out. So this right here is actually all we keep stored. So if we want to keep the water up here, we need like a dam and a gate right here. So he's like, I just planted those, come on. And stairs. landscaping. Floodgate blocks water up to an adjustable height. Oh wait, hold on. Think. Is there no hotkey for demolish? This is a lot of clicks just to destroy something. Alright, so the question is, can water go diagonally around that? Not sure. We have ASMR Mook again? Yeah, trying to take it easy. Oh, we've got something in the way here. Where's demolish? .1 days on the drought. You can clearly see this is the only water we've got now.
Crimson Spud! Moonlight Potato!
Hi, Seth. Everything was so chill. Why? Oh my goodness. First drought is almost over. Steam achievement. Survived your first drought. Yay! Here it comes. Have you heard about the game Subliminal? It's a perspective-based puzzle game with horror elements. Hang on. Subliminal. Wait, hang on. I've played Superliminal. No. No, I have not heard of this.
No.
I have not heard of this. Looks like it's not out yet. Looks like it's a demo. Oh, let's turn these pumps back on. Let's do... Oh no, those are... Doesn't work that way, okay. I'd have to say demolish and then do it. Okay. It's supposed to release March 31st. The pumps can be set to turn off at a depth. Does that require automation? Like this? Limit? Okay, cool. Good to know. We'll try leaving it like that and see what happens. Shelter. Let's see, what else can we do right now? If I get platform, I could start building up. Do that, and then double up the houses. They need a way to get up there. I know they said they added a new spiral staircase. I don't... Oh, there it is. Oh, 350. Oh, goodness. I can't afford that right now. Okay. Let's do... Okay. Oh, I gotta connect it here too. Alright, once that's done, there will be a second story, and we can stack the houses and increase population and get more workers. Did you see Last Epoch's get an update soon? I did not. Last Epoch's a great game. I haven't played it in a while, though. Did I ever make a storage for planks? I don't believe I did. Alright, let's change this to planks. Because we had 2 for logs. We can pause that one and free up that worker. How's the power here? Power input is 100%. Okay, so I could make a second lumber mill just to speed things up. One thing I don't recall, if you demolish something, do you get back the full price? Alright, so 3 wood if I destroy that storage. If I make a small pile, or small warehouse is through. Okay, it looks like you get back full price. Let's try a more complicated building. Forester, you get back 8 lumber, 6 planks. Forester is 10 lumber, 7... Oh, okay, so small stuff, yes, you get it all. Large stuff, you get some of it. Okay, alright. They added a decaying factor to rubble from buildings. When you say rubble, do you mean like the ruins, or do you mean like when I destroy a building? If you destroy a building. Okay. Okay. Alright, is this enough to power 2 of these? It looks like yes. Okay, we've got our floodgate here. So if I do this... Okay, yes. So I wanted to see if that would block that for the, like, if water would go diagonally, and it looks like we're fine. So with that floodgate closed, this will fill up more, and then I think we'll overflow it? Or will it go somewhere else? Why is it going over this? Okay. Interesting. I guess this is lower than this. Hi. Good morning. I guess the natural dam on the right there is a lower elevation than the one on the left. Wet floor. Flood a building. Wait, what? Oh, God. Why is it flooding? Why the hell is it flooding? Close this. Close it, close it, close it, close it, close it. What is going on? Okay. Hi. What's up? Is that what you want? Mike, I prefer your more loud, epic voice. You know what? I do too. I don't like having to consciously push my voice to sound a different way so it doesn't hurt. So hopefully this is temporary. You're pretty close to a nice ASMR voice. Oh, thank you. Okay, so let's see. Where's destroy? Okay, that'll give us control over that body of water. Oh, I forgot I could do this. Or I didn't know I could do this. Like, I knew I could turn the camera, but tilt it. I did not know I could do this. Apparently if you hold right click. I'm gonna make a shower so that the ones that aren't doing any jobs in the water can get wet fur. Gonna speed it up a bit. Once the stairwell and platform finishes, they'll have access to more house, and they will make more babies. Thank you, Jarina. I wonder if you mark a tree for destruction rather than chopping down, if you still get the wood. Because I've been waiting for these to get chopped for ages. I don't think so. It doesn't look like it. Okay. The second floor of housing has just finished. So now there will be a lot more beaver babies very soon. should do a grill. So grill can cook potatoes, chestnuts. I don't know what that other thing is. Grill also uses lumber. Well, I mean, I guess we got our lumber farm. We could use lumber for grilling. We're gonna need to grow potatoes. You know what, just planning for the future, we could go ahead and get another one of these. Where is platform? That's what I want. So I'm trying to, we're going to basically do this so I have control over this area with the levee, and then I will get rid of the blockages afterward. I need to do that at each of these sections so that when bad water comes we can handle it. Does this reach all of that? Yeah, it does. Okay. Let's see, level 2 science requires 1,000 science points. You alright, Mutt? Hey, Blue. Yeah, I'm fine. I'm trying to, like, really... What's the term? I don't know. Like, baby my voice, basically. I'm trying to take it as easy as I can. But I feel fine. But I'm just trying to go the extra mile in recovery. Okay, we doubled power there. Set up a grill. The grill requires, what is it, potatoes? So we have to grow potatoes. Potatoes. What's the range on this? It goes all the way over there. Does the grill use power? I think it does. Does it not? Hang on. Oh no, it just, okay, so it burns wood, but it does not use power. Okay. So we could put it over there. You are correct. I did not see that. I would have noticed it eventually. It just would have taken a long time. How did they even reach this? How did they reach this floodgate to build it? Can they walk over the top of the blockage? Yes. Oh, okay. Okay. All right. Grill is nearly done. Inventors. Got more inventors now. Where is... I was trying to figure out the easiest way to get like a third floor going here. Because we got this new spiral stairs. Changes things slightly. What do you need to build spiral? Some science points. That's it. Wait. Oh, treated shoot. You had to go and point it out to me. I don't have treated planks. Okay. Okay.
No, it's not nice. But it's legal.
Okay, I'll need the double platform. which is 150. I should have that soon. Pause the grill, because there's nothing for it to do right now. And you will store... Where's potatoes? Potatoes. I like how when you add pathways to these things, it gives the OSHA approved handrails. Let's see. Where was Rooftop Terrace? They've been asking for that. Oh, that is a weird size. Imagine being the poor beavers that live right here. There's parties on their roof. Okay, demolish that. Alright, so now we control that waterway and that one. Let's get another mill. And we can also put like a turning cog going this way and make more industry over here later. Another drought. We are a bit more prepared for it this time. Like, water is currently flowing out that way right now. Let's see. Yo's original Desquire the third. What up, dog? What's up, Dennis? Just a chill morning stream while I rest my voice. That's all. In case you didn't know, you can mirror the building pieces. Yes, yeah, I did learn that. So, yeah, all of these are actually mirrored of those. Your voice reminds me of Bob Ross. We're gonna make a happy little beaver town. Is that a drought I see on the horizon? Yes, it is. It warned us a minute ago that there would be a drought coming. I don't know how long the drought's going to be, but we've done some prep. I'm going to tell the shower to turn off if there is less than 1 meter of water, so that because we don't want to completely dry out the riverbed if there's a drought, because the crops need to stay alive as long as possible. Showers, less important. Actually, maybe 3 meters? We'll figure it out. The dissonance between you and ASMR Beavertown versus the world boss rush of Guild Wars 2 is staggering. So this is my voice if I'm talking in what feels natural to me. However, this irritates the problem. So I'm purposefully sounding as ladylike as possible because it doesn't hurt. And I'm hoping that if I keep talking like this for long enough and have enough cough drops that whatever the problem is will heal. It hurts to be a man. If you weren't here when it happened, I basically have like laryngitis and acid reflux, which is preventing the laryngitis from healing. And it's been like 2 months now. And a few $1,000 in doctor's visits. When you said be a man, I was thinking, with all the strength of a great typhoon. Somewhat, is this like an RTS or City Builder? Closer to City Builder. There's no fighting in this. Your enemy is nature itself. For example, the dark spots there's no water here close enough to them, and that's dead land. There's a drought coming right now. Like right now there's water flowing into the map, and there is water flowing out of the map. You build dams to keep some of the water from leaving during droughts and try to ration that water to survive. There's also stuff called bad water, which is this stuff over here that looks like Coca-Cola, and if that would poison your people. But it is like high in iron or something, so you can use it to make things. So it's useful, but you don't want it touching where your people live. So it's a city builder with liquid physics, and you're just trying to survive. Thank you for the surprisingly soothing explanation. You're welcome. So right now what I'm trying to do is build floodgates so that when the water stops coming into the map, I could raise them to trap what water remains so it doesn't flow out and keep us alive as long as possible. Project's almost done. And now I can easily make more houses on top of this because we've got the 3rd floor. Bad water is new since I played. Can you turn it off in options? When I played this in the early access, bad water was already in the game. Typically it comes from a different source. Like on this map, it comes from over here and it flows down. But also occasionally there will be like a bad tide, I think it's called, and it will come through the normal water gates. So let's say bad water comes in here. I want to be able to like close this floodgate and open one here and send it off to the right away from my town. Most of the maps have a way to do that. You just have to find them. Can you block it? I mean, it's got water physics. It'll overflow. You can't just trap it, but you can reroute it. Drought started. Okay. So what we want to do now is... Dude, I can't see the water right now. What's going on? So there is a lot of water here. Now, unfortunately, what's going to happen is the water is going to go around and it's going to flow out that way slowly until it gets below that natural dam level. We need to make a blockage or a floodgate over there too. So we've got some water trapped here, and we got some here. Potatoes, 85%. Once the potatoes are done, we'll have to turn the grill on. Right click to turn off select. Oh. Thank you. Water also evaporates? Yes. So a couple things. The lumber mills are no longer working because the water wheels are not turning. So we like this water here is what's keeping all our crops alive. So we got to make sure to occasionally release a little bit. Just because this is going to dry out faster because it is slowly going off the map that way. Oh wait, no. It's finally gone down below this level, so... Okay, so this water up here is no longer leaving the map. So we just need to make sure that this stays. Is Mike get a new mic, or being gentle on the voice? Gentle on the voice. Trying to baby my voice, which has been mucked up for 2 months, to try to let it heal. Can I suggest sluice gates? What is a sluice gate? I don't see sluice gates. What is that? I see floodgates, levee, dam. Don't see sluice. Power rod there, just so in the future we can make more industry over here. Oh, we have some dudes that are not doing anything. Where was the hauler thing? Potatoes. Fire up the grill. Potatoes. Boil 'em, mash 'em, stick 'em in a stew. sure how this thing works. At this point, we might need a second farmhouse. I don't know if we got enough dudes farming. I don't think the three, because each farmhouse has 3 people. I don't think you can keep up with all this. A little bit of water got trapped there. It's keeping that area alive. Interesting. I don't want to make the manual power wheel. I'd rather just wait for these to kick back in, so I'm just going to speed time up because planks are kind of choking us right now. The limit on the shower won't turn them off if the water depth is only 1 tile. That checkbox is for when you have up to 3 tiles of depth. And you can limit how deep the intake goes. Oh. Okay. So it's not going to, like, turn it off automatically when it gets to certain points. Okay. Considering I have 12 unemployed people, I don't know. I guess unemployed people are not the ones that do destruction. I guess that's builders. Okay, water is entering the map again. Guess the automation's needed here. Maybe, but we're not quite there yet. Okay, wheel spinning again. Okay, so... So now that we've got this dam, I feel like I can probably get rid of this one and then just use a walkway through the water, which will give them wet fur also. District Management Hauling Post. Okay, can demolish that one and that one. Morning, Muck. Yeah, it's the viewers. Hey, Sethra, what's up? I think the next thing I'm going to unlock is the observatory to increase how fast we get science. It's a 1K. Oh, wait, what do we need? Hold on a sec. We need some stuff. Gears and... what the hell is that? What is that? Tapper's Shack. Can get pine resin and syrup from trees. Okay. Oh, requires gears. Alright, make that low priority. Can I make gears now? 100. Okay. Does this building do gears? No, it does not. Does this building do gears? Yes, it does. Okay. So... let's do that, and gears.
I'm a leaf on the wind. Watch how I soar.
Monk, did you ever hear about how Canada was going to build a dam and was planning on it for 7 years, then beavers came and built it for them and saved them millions of dollars? I wonder... That's funny. I wonder if it is feasible if you are... if you need to block off a river, if you could just, like... this sounds horrible. If you could just, like, scoop up some beavers and forcibly, like, just drop them off there, and if they'll do it for you. Okay, so... demolish buildings. Oh, it's instant. I thought they would have to go do that. Okay, so now this pool of water will be part of the trapped water. Yes, that has actually happened before. Beavers are so funny. They just see moving water and they're just like, I think the fuck not. They just immediately are like, no, this is not acceptable. Okay, so we've got dams on all of these. So now, if bad water comes in from the sides, at the very least, if we close this and this, it might go around this way. But that will still hit us down here. Okay, so we got more work to do. We would need a floodgate there and there. It's a long walk. I don't know if they're going to do this or not. It's a long walk for them. Go ahead and finish those up. Let's go ahead and finish those up. We are low on water. We don't have enough water. Okay. Oh, I can't. I need more research for big water pump. Oh, we want to do this. Let's pause for a sec. Okay, let's try that. Good day to you, Master Mod. Hey, Samathis. What's up? Well, can you give us your best rendition of Drowning Pool's bodies? My best at this time is not very good. That's a blockage, right? Yeah, so this we could do that. I think it doesn't hurt anything. Okay, water's okay right now. Add another hauler. And gears. We are making gears now. Your voice sounds really off. Are you sick? I've got acute laryngitis and acid reflux, which keeps putting acid on my larynx and area, which is preventing the laryngitis from healing. So I can talk normally, but it's uncomfortable, so I'm talking kind of high right now to try to kind of baby it and hope it will heal faster. Advanced acidigitis, yeah. Gil will soon be sound soothing. Yeah, I've had a few people this morning tell me this is perfect for an ASMR stream. I'll take what I can get. Let's raise the priority of these two pumps. Actually, let's raise the priority of building all of this. Right now the builders are running all the way over there, which is taking a very long time. Let's try setting one of these buildings to prioritize harvesting and the other to prioritize planting, because I think they're like never getting to the potatoes. Very rarely. Don't think it would be as soothing as do. Yeah, we're gonna play Darktide tonight. We'll see. Just have 10 cough drops in my mouth. Let's go. Let's mark all of that for cutting. Hey, Charmon, what's up? I like how when you click on a building, all the workers associated with that building are highlighted so you can see what they're doing. That's a nice touch. Like, now that I've seen that, I'm like, I want that in other colony sim games I play. Just to give Monk a different question, how many times have you eaten kebabs in your life? Not many. It's been a long time. Look, what kind of cough drops have you been using? There's these ones called menthol cough drops, and they work. Like, I eat one of these and I can talk normally for like 30 minutes to an hour. But of course, I'm still damaging myself. It's just, I can't feel it. Because menthol has a numbing agent in it. However, I can't, I think it's like, if you take more than 20 of them a day, it messes up your body because that's too much menthol or something like that. Wait, hold on, what's going on right now? What is going on right now? What the hell is... Oh. I see what's happening. Okay, we stopped getting water flow through the water wheels. I figured out what's going on though. I use a throat spray religiously when I have a sore throat. That's probably the worst IRL debuff of all time. Yeah, I've got a few different types of cough drops that we've been trying out. ASMR Muck again? Yeah, Julio. You're stuck with ASMR Muck. Oh, did this guy finish? Alright, destroy that. We got 14 unemployed, so I'll add more haulers. Oh, the Tapper Shack finished. Get pine resin. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, 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 what's happening? Why? Okay, it's going back down. What the heck? Okay. Just imagine how many games you would have if you were in the Steam family group of Muck. You would have that many. It's a lot. It's one or two. It's a couple. I think what I need to do is, because right now it's like they're spending so much time on carrots, and they do get to the sunflower seeds, but they hardly get to the potatoes. And maybe I should mix it up, do like a line of carrots, a line of potatoes, a line of sunflower seeds, repeating, just so they get more of a mix. Or if I build another farmhouse like over here, it would prioritize that. Feeling better, Monkey? I'm trying to baby my voice so that it will improve. I feel okay right now, but still needs time. Isn't there an option in the farmhouse to select what to focus on? Oh, there is. No, I'm glad you pointed that out. I saw that you could focus on planting or harvesting. I didn't see that you could focus on a specific plant. Cool. Thank you. That solves the problem. I think we need a... What's storage for pine resin? That's probably a liquid, right? It's maple syrup. No? What holds pine resin? A warehouse does. Okay. You know, I mistakenly thought for a while that, like, you see how the path is, like, yellow than red? I thought that meant they would not go that far unless you made another city over there. But now I think it's like, they will, but... Wait. Oh, I see what's happening. They will go that far, but they're, like, really, really tired. Okay. We're at 846 science. And again, I'm saving up for that big science building. I could make a few more of these. I could always tear them down later. They're pretty cheap. Drought approaching. This will surely be worse than the last one, but we've got a lot more dams, so we should be able to manage it. Muck is playing the beaver game. I'm playing the beaver game. That's right. Pine trees need to not get chopped down in order to harvest the resin. If you look at the tree planting option, you can see the times for growth of the product. Yeah. At the moment, I haven't had to micromanage that because I've just got so many pine trees. But you're right, I could, for example, say do not chop these and reserve these for resin. You're absolutely correct. Sorry, Muck, we went on a whole side quest of turning your ailment into a video game debuff. That's fine. I saw the conversation, I just had nothing to add to it. That's okay. Reach average well-being of 10. Grilled potatoes. Are you playing as a beaver? I am playing the Lord of the Beavers, whatever that means. The idea of it is that this is Earth, but mankind died off. So there are some occasional like ruins of their buildings and stuff, and you're playing the next race who's trying to build up, which is the beavers. There's not much there's not much story beyond that. Like it doesn't have like any lore beyond that, but it works. Got a nice stockpile of gears now. Oh, we hit 1K science. Nice. Alright, make a observatory. Uses pine resin. That's fine. We got pine resin. Okay, we're also going to need... I think... I'm not sure. I think they can walk under there, but I don't know for sure. They can absolutely walk up from over there, though. We're probably going to need more water wheels in the future. Too far and cannot be reached. This can be reached. This is not urgent. This is kind of a long-term project. That should work, right? I think that will add to the same network. I think that will. Okay, they should be able to reach that stuff now. So if I just close this, let's see what happens. I'm thinking the water should all go around, and then this is closed, and it should go through here. So should be able to keep this at almost closed and the water still come out of it right where we need it to go. That also means we can start demolishing this, because I don't mind if some water is going through there, because that leads to the same pool. How's the performance of this game? It's good. I haven't had any performance issues with it. So we're absolutely ready for this next drought. We are not ready for a bad tide. My work for that continues. One sec. I'm gonna turn the game speed down. I'll be right back. Okay. All right. Okay, drought's gonna hit soon. It's overflowing there a little bit. Yeah, this right here, it is filled all the way up to the ground level. It's really, really packed with water right now. You know, I can, I don't know if I need to. I can make a building that, was it Builder's Hut? And then you get more people assigned to making structures. Right now I've got 4, which is how many you can get from your primary building. It's an option. Okay, this is finally finished. So now we can, let's see, where is demolish? I'm gonna get rid of that stuff, so then I can control these waterways more easily. What do you think? Bladesworn is good in open world solo play. Yeah, I mean, with the right build, absolutely. If you're interested, Lord Heisen on YouTube has a build for Bladesworn in one of his videos where he was like soloing 10-man content. So yes, if you I don't know the build, so I can't just tell it to you, but I know where you can get it. Lord Heisen YouTube channel, just look for Bladesworn stuff. Okay, how long is this route? 3.5 days. We basically, all of this water here is stockpiled for us, so we should be fine. We just have to periodically let some come down this way. Monk, random question. Off the top of your head, what is the easiest way to get spirit shards? I need like 1,000 right now. Get some XP boosters and farm rifts. It's tedious, but that's the fastest way I know of. But like basically use anything that boosts your XP gain, guild hall buff, booster, stuff like that, and do rifts, do metas, things that give a lot of XP. Did I use up? Yep, I used up all the planks. So can't do anything else that involves planks right now. Unless I get someone manually running on a wheel. Which is an option. I wonder if power will go through a partially constructed thing. You know what? I'd like to learn, so we're gonna test this right now. Is Monk ASMR again? Yeah, Barry. I'm trying to kind of baby my voice so that increase the chance of it healing. That's my goal. So you're stuck with ASMR, Monk. Stop using the cough drops. What do you mean stop using the cough drops? The doctor actually told me. He was like, yeah, when I'm sick and I've got a sore throat and my acid reflux makes my sore throat take twice as long to heal as anybody else's, I just walk around work and I just have cough drops in my mouth all day. My doctor actually said cough drops all day. It is mint. These are not mint. I told you it was menthol. It's not mint. I think there was something lost in translation. I think, you see it's red? I think these are supposed to be cherry. Menthol is mint? What? Is menthol mint? Menthol is a compound found in mint plants, primarily peppermint and cornmint, that gives them their distinct odor, flavor, and cooling sensation. Mint is the herb itself. Menthol is extracted, concentrated substance used in medicine, foods, and product to create a cold feeling. I don't think these are hurting me. Just drink fix vapor up. Oh, there you go. Okay. About to get the answer to my question. Does the power wheel power this circuit while this building is not yet done? That will upset your stomach with long-term use. Well, my stomach is not my freaking problem right now. No, it is not working. Okay. Now I know. We got some wind turbines here too. They take planks to make. All right. Let's try this. Let's try that and see how that goes. Don't forget wheels need road access. Do they? Oh my god, I thought they could just walk across the path. Mother mucker. Oh, it just keeps getting better. Beavers aren't that smart. Well, I mean, like, the thing is, hang on. So, like, this path here did not go all the way to these, right? I've got paths that don't quite reach construction sites, and they just off-road the remaining distance. I thought they would do that here, too. Can off-road to construction, but not other jobs. Apparently, yeah. Okay, well, when they're awake, they are able to, we're able to power this stuff for a bit. Drought is almost over. And we still have all this water saved up. Okay. And once this is done, we can do that last plug. To prepare for the eventual bad water tide. Let's see, what else do we need for that? This is going to be a project for sure. What is the easiest way to do this? It looks like there's runoff there. So if bad water comes in here and I just send it over to the right, that might be the easiest thing. Okay. If I build it there, it only requires 2 gates. We can also start gathering metal. Oh, that takes 250. Okay. And then we'll need storage for metal. Or no, scrap metal. That's what it is. Okay. Oh, nice. The observatory is working. We're getting science much faster now. So if we need to at any point, we can get rid of these old science buildings, which are much more inefficient. Okay, so we can... lower priority on this. Actually, I think we can just pause these, honestly. Because we now have water flowing again, so the water wheels are turning. Okay, food is good, water's good. We're gonna need some larger storage stuff. Might start need to looking at getting more people. Let's work on the 3rd story. Oh, there's another bad tide thing right here I didn't see. Oh, what's this? Underground ruins. Buried ruins full of scrap metal to be mined. Must be built on the ground. Has infinite scrap. Oh, okay. So these run out eventually. So let's sum through there. Okay, so if a bad tide comes, we would open this gate, close this gate, and any bad water coming from here would go out to the left. Make sure those are closed. If bad water comes through here, we close this gate, open this gate, and it would go down this way, and it should go to an exit, as long as it's not just too much volume. If it's too much volume, we might need to clear this blockage also, so that it goes down this way, which we're working on that right now. Let's see. Aquatic farmhouse. Might be time for that. So aquatic farmhouse puts plants in the water area, and we can make use of all of that water area. Where's the best place for this? Wait, does it let you put it in the water? Surely that would get flooded. I don't think you can put it in the water. I don't think you should put it in the water. Okay, and what all does that grow? Spatterdock? Cattails. Let's see. So it goes over to there. Let's try that. So Blue, I'm thinking about the menthol thing. The thing is, my stomach is not the primary problem. My throat is. So if it helps my throat, I'm fine with an upset tummy. But I don't have an upset tummy, so I think it's fine right now. The next time I get cough drops, maybe I'll see about getting some that aren't menthol. But I think I'm gonna use up what I got. How's the AS Muckar going? What's up, Black? Died from drying out. Alright, demolish these. Disintegrates in 3 days. Alright. Very high priority, grab those. Okay, so we can start getting rid of this, since we know that they can walk over the top of these things. Make sure this is at maximum. Okay. I think we can get rid of that. How are we doing on planks right now? We have 52. Okay, so the problem right now is just builders. Is it time to make another builder's hut? Or make a builder's hut, I guess. Probably not by the water, because there's going to be other things we need to do there. Let's do it there. And then I'll make this higher priority, because once it's done, other things will build faster, because we'll have more builders. Spellbreaker versus Berserker, which would you say is more fun? For me, Spellbreaker. Full counter versus, because you're basically comparing full counter versus berserking, and full counter is just every couple seconds you can just say no. It's kind of like having another type of dodge that really hurts the enemy. Once you get in the habit of it, I found it to be quite fun. Like any predictable damage, like, you know, the bone skinner leaping in the air and crashing back to the ground, you can just counter it. Okay, the aquatic farmhouse finished, so once they wake up, we'll see if it's working. Now, I could replace some of these pine trees with different trees. Like, pine is 2 lumber every 12 days. more severe than that, there's oak, which is 8 lumber after 30 days. So it's much more efficient, but it takes a lot longer. So I could replace some of this with oak just for long-term stockpiling. Hang on. So do like... we get rid of that section. I wish you could mark it before they're done, but you can't. Okay, so where is it? The builder hut's done, so we've gone from 4 builders to 8. So any building things should start happening a bit more quickly. Okay, it's going to take a while, but now in the rare moments where we use up all the pine trees, we will have the oak trees, which will give more than twice as much lumber as pine. The water plants are starting to grow. I don't know if there's such a thing as too much water, like if this area is completely filled up, but it doesn't seem to be an issue at the moment. I think we need a little bit more population. I'll just make 2 more houses for now because I don't want to overdo it on food. Let's get the better water pump. Oh no, this needs the treated logs also. Crap. What does that require? Wood workshop, pine. Okay, here we go. Oh, this is going to be a big project. Okay, so this combines logs, planks, and gear. Well, no, sorry. That's just to make it. It takes planks plus pine resin, which that's fine. We got lots of that, but making this is going to take a while. Okay, oak. Aquatic plants suffer if they're in more than 1 tile deep water. Well, this is 1 tile deep. I just wasn't sure if, like, you know, half a tile versus 80% of a tile, if that would be a problem. Seems like if you've got different projects set up, demolition is like the lowest priority for them to do. Now I can manually change that, but that seems to be the case. Alright, I'm going to get rid of some of these, because I could just pause them. I'm just going to get rid of them, because this over here is... Oh wow, it already finished. Wow, okay, I guess I had more of a stockpile than I thought. The observatory is doing the work of like 10 of these, so... Let's see, prioritize, grab this stuff before it rots. Have you ever tried RimWorld? I did for 1 evening. I really didn't get into it. Because I played Stranded Alien Dawn and loved it, and chat was like, you would really like RimWorld. And I tried RimWorld, and I was like, guys, I want to go back to Stranded Alien Dawn. Should try it again sometime. I mean, it really didn't even hold my attention for like 3 hours, so... I don't know, maybe. Maybe you're too hooked on Strain this time? Maybe. It's so slow in the beginning and people or the fan base can be very lost in perspective with all the mods. It's a game I'll pick up every few years, play for 20 hours, then put it back down again. Hang on. Chat, I'm going to slow it down. I need a bathroom break. I'll be back in just a minute. Okay. Oops. All right, I am back. And there's a sandwich on my desk. Someone made a delivery. Okay. Since you're already progressing tech pretty quickly, look into zip lines, it's huge. What is that under? Zipline station, a quick and thrilling mode of fast travel. Zipline pylon. It requires metal blocks. I have to have metal blocks. Okay, just realized we're gonna need some more storages for stuff. Okay. How's power right now? We might need another wheel. Or I could start making wind turbines, which have the chance to work even when there's not any water. Goodness, how far apart do they have to be? Looks like there has to be like 2 tiles in between them. Just do that for now. Okay. So can I make this now? Yes, so we can make the stronger water pumps now, which pull water up more quickly, but they're also, it's a bigger building. So let's do this, and this, and let's try this out. There we go. Let's... It's funny that it just pushed the rubble up on top of this hill. I don't know if they're going to be able to get all that now. Sad thing about Stranded is they released a single expansion, the AI one, and nothing else. I'd love to get more content on it. Yeah. It's a great game. Like, it's a done game, but they could easily expand upon it with the way that they made it. And, yeah, I agree with you. Alright, Spatterdock and Cattail. Do you have to cook this stuff? Grilled Spatterdock is at the grill. Okay, Cattail. I don't know what we do with Cattail yet. Okay, now we can store some of it. Doing okay on logs? Yeah, we are. Okay, I think it would be okay to destroy the resources over here. And we can get rid of these two, and then we can build in this area. Because we've got enough blueberries for all our needs up here. Like, this one guy's got us covered. Injury... We've got a med station, so that should get handled automatically.
An anonymous user gifted a tier 1 sub to Sphincter Sausage.
Thank you, anonymous user. Appreciate the sub. Keeping me in business. One grotesque joke at a time. Dude, imagine telling people that I pay my bills partly by listening to people read out Sphincter Sausage. Technically true. Drought coming. Should be okay in that regard. Is there a way, chat, to only see first floor? Like, I built some stuff under here I would like to look at, but I don't know of a way to, like, kind of x-ray through the buildings. Is that possible? Under the work clock. Thank you. Okay, yes, we do have a medical bed there. Do I need a second medical bed? I guess not at the moment, but I mean, just in case. We'll make another one just in case. Alright, we have a large water pump, which normal water pumps take one person, and every third of an hour they generate 1 water. This takes 3 people, but every third of an hour it generates 5 water. So, a bit more efficient per person. You can also drill deeper, but this is in only 1 tile deep water, but it's at the lowest elevation, so it's fine. Wait, what's his deal? Oh, he just got injured. Oh, we got a medical bed. Alright, how's power right now? Supply is not quite keeping up. Okay, so... a few things we can do. Let's make another wind. Eventually, we're gonna want... whatchamacallit, batteries, which I think those had to be on, they had to be built on like cliffs. Yeah, the higher it's built, the more it can store. So that will be tricky. Tried Spellbreaker, full counters like F you to enemies, so fun, thanks Monk. Sure. I mean, everybody knows I'm not a warrior main, but if I were, I think it'd be Spellbreaker. Just, it's, to me, more fun than the other options. Although support Paragon is good for the healer itch. They can't reach these. Alright. Okay. Where was... Ah, here we go. Okay, good. So, if a bad tide comes, I think we're prepared. I think we're prepared. And we're going to put this over here to get rid of these trees. Okay. Alright, what is this? So Lodge inhabits 3, Mini Lodge inhabits 1. Double Lodge inhabits 6. But it's literally the same as just 2 stacked on top of each other. Triple Lodge. I think Triple Lodge might be the only one that's more efficient. Okay. Oh, here we go. So Gristmill can make flour out of wheat or cattails. That's what the cattails are for. And what do we use flour for? Bread, probably? But where? Bakery. There it is. No. No point in making it now. I don't have any cattails yet. Okay, so this should start getting rid of this lumber. Now, we have access to bad water now. We don't need it right this second, but as I recall, bad water is useful for dynamite, so that you can reshape the land, which is very, very powerful. Bad water, yeah. Okay. They're gonna be fat beavers if they feed via bread. They work out. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. I work out. Power, all totally fine right now. Large wind turbine. Does it take up the same amount of space as the others? Looks like it. Need a platform right here. And actually, we can, hold on. If I put in a little more effort, I can save a little more space here. There we go. All right. What's going on over here? All right, let's, can I prioritize that tree? I mean, I guess if I just wait a little, he'll get it. We can get more metal scrap over here. Do I have free people? Yes, I do. All right, so I will get another metal scrap gatherer going. Get some more water crops, because why not? I suppose I could also move this dam down a little bit. Just to get more space. It's a damn good game. It's a damn good game. Going ham, damn, damn, damn. I just realized I did not mess with my floodgates at all when the drought started. Fortunately, they were all set in the proper way, so it's fine. But I could have been more attentive there. Okay, now we have bad water income. Okay, that'll just get rid of those trees. Beaver injured. We should have... Why isn't it... Yeah, okay. Yeah, we got enough medical beds. He's just being silly. Can I cancel a destruction thing? There we go. Alright, it'll eventually get chewed up, I guess. So the workers can't get back there to demolish it, but the lumberjacks can. So once they're full growth, once they're fully grown, the lumberjacks will take care of it. So we might actually run out of pine trees here, but the oak trees, when those are done, that's going to be a stupid amount of lumber. So I just need to supplement it by pulling in some more trees from other areas. Some there. All right, that'll be some. Hey, Foreign Hunter, thank you. Appreciate that. Okay, what is next? Mine, smelter. So we got metal. I forget what I was getting the metal for. Paper mill, printing press, grist mill, bakery. Refinery for bots. Automation. Oh, zip lines. You wanted me to try zip lines. That was it. Okay, do zip lines have to be... Okay, I don't know how this works. Do they have to... Does it have to go from high ground to low ground? Or can they just go from one to another no matter what? One to another no matter what. And okay, so it shows like if I build it there, I can see the connection. But if I like do it over here, there's no connection. So I guess that's when you need the pylons. Can they get off at a pylon, or is a pylon just like a mid-stop? They cannot get off at a pylon. Okay, thank you. Let's see. Nothing to do, okay. 2.4K science. Oh, I need paper for a large wind turbine. Gravity battery. Gravity batteries are a bit of a pain. Can you not make slooshes yet? What is a sloosh? Just be careful building zip lines in built-up places. They can be blocked by structures. Got it. Oh. That doesn't work. Line obstructed. What, you can make it in the water? Okay, that works. Windmill and observatory are pretty tall. Yeah, so I see, so I see. If you're taking suggestions, I would focus on well-being. What happens when your well-being is higher? Do they, like, just work faster or something? Dance hall, agora, contemplation. Live longer, work better. Okay. There's a contemplation spot. Lido, relax by the river. Looks like there can't be crops in the way, though. Oh, the drought ended. Yo, you know you're doing good when you don't even not even keep track of the drought. Yeah, until we get dynamite, it's kind of hard to smooth out these rough edges here. Why are you flooding? See if that fixes it. Does this thing have an entrance? Yeah, it does. Yeah, stupid. I should have turned on the manual power wheels during the drought, but I didn't. Let's see. Okay, so this is the new dam finished. So let's go to destroy. Oh. And higher priority to pick this stuff up. Hopefully they can reach it. Okay, one zipline thing is done. Okay, this guy is done. What's the easiest expansion's mastery to level to max? I want to consistently farm spirit shards. Easiest expansion. I mean, the fastest way to get spirit shards right now is probably farming rifts, which, like, I find tedious, but if you're okay with it, spamming rifts in any expansion is going to be probably the fastest way. Okay, the other zipline station should be done soon. We'll see how much that helps. Can you spawn Rift in Corteria? Yes. Yes, there is Rift hunting in Corteria. Mike, why are you doing your own inaction of Leave It to Beaver? Ah ha 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 ha. Okay, at this point, I think we can get rid of these. Actually, I'll have to do those two, because if I do those first, they won't be able to reach those. Okay, they finally chopped those down, so plant oak. Pine resin's doing fine. Waiting on metal blocks. It's right there. Zip lines. We're trying. This building needs to finish to have a complete zip line, then we'll see how it goes. Not getting any wind right now. Well-being. Yeah, we got the contemplation spot. We've got the Lido. Agora. That's a pretty big one. Don't? What do you mean don't? Agora needs extract. Oh, okay. Dance hall? Oh, that takes metal. I don't want to spend on metal right now. Decoration. Shrub. So probably need to put this in like a high traffic area for it to work. Lantern, roof, scarecrow. Roof? You can build a roof on the ground? That's so weird. Oh, wait, no, that needs paper. Well-being is going up. A statue of a well-fed beaver. Be happy. Look at the beaver. This is what you're shooting for. How are we doing with food? So we can make another big farm over here as needed. Oh wait, oh, I'm not using up the spatter dock right now. Okay, so make another grill and set this one to grilled spatter dock. Click on a beaver, you can see what the well-being does. Plus 40% work speed, plus 15% movement speed, plus 20% life expectancy. Ooh, that is pretty major, isn't it? Good to know. Bulletin pole, weather vane. Okay, I was lurking, just came back. Muck, are you asking for guidance in chat? No, chat was just kind of barking guidance, but I don't really consider it spoilers since I played 60 hours in early access, so it didn't bother me. This time. Not this time. Where was dynamite? Fuel bots. Pause. Where was dynamite? Next to road? Dynamite. Explosives factory. Okay. Power supply is not enough. Hey, the zipline's done. Look at him go. Okay, so grilled spatterdock, we have tons of it now. So we can also use the grist mill to turn the other stuff into flour. Where do we want you? Cattail flower. What man are you preloading Crimson Desert? Do I need to? I haven't yet, no. I mean, I always install games before the stream, but I have not done any preloading. Can they reach all this? I think they can reach all that. Where's bulletin pole? Wait, you can put the bulletin pole on top of a storage? Sure, why not? It'll get a nice area where lots of people travel. Okay, power is... Hold on a second. I see an issue. I am going to reroute more water through here so there's more force going through this area if I can. Let's see what happens. This area will dry up, but that's fine. Oh, look at him spinning now. Oh my god. Oh my god, it went from 300 power to 2,000. Yeah, that made a bit of a difference. Channeling all the water to right here. That made a little bit of a difference. Imagine them playing in the Lido and they're just like, ah! Just getting swept away. Is that Wii Hype thing only when you're on Guild Wars 2? Yeah, it's not progressing right now. So, are we going to finish it? Yeah, I think it goes to the end of March, so we should get the mount skins on Tuesday when I'm next on there. Waiting on metal blocks. Yeah. Should I make another smelter? Maybe? Sure. I'm guessing carousel would require power. Yes, yes it does. Dance hall. We're pretty short on those materials. Let's not invest in that right now. No recipe. Explosives factory. Fireworks? I'm guessing that's like a happiness thing? I don't know. In any case, we want explosives right now. And that means we're going to need a storage for it. Yeah, that's it. Small warehouse. That's what I need. Fireworks works with automation. Huh. Okay, so... Gonna open that up a bit. We can start blowing up ground now. I set them off whenever the water returns. Praise the water. Party time. Uh-oh. Okay. Bad tide. Alright, so let's remember my bad tide preparation. We will open that, close that, close that, close that, close that, open that. And then it should go around us. Should go around us. It's almost that time. Yep. Time flies when you're a hard-working beaver, I guess. It's almost that time. Dude, our power is insane right now because of this routing all the water on the map through this channel. Unfortunately, that's going to go down real fast when the bad tide hits. Can you store power? There's a thing called a gravity battery. And the gravity battery needs to be built high up on a cliff so it can like lift up and down. It's like it uses power to lift this big block, and then as there's no power, the block falls and it turns things and it generates power. So you have to build tall areas in order to really make use of it, either with cliffs or platforms. So just doing it on the ground is bleh. Excavate with dynamite. Well, we're near like bedrock right now, so it would be like make like a huge tower or something. No, dynamite, got it. Yeah, okay. That's good. Hey, Johnny. I don't want to do this. Hold on, I have an idea. The gears are turning. I don't know if it's going to work, though. We'll see. This is going to take a while to build. Okay. So we've got a spiral staircase going up the middle. And it can go all the way up to here. And then at the top, gravity batteries. However, I'm wondering, I assume the gravity battery has to be connected to the network, so I'm trying to figure out how am I going to do that. So like if I do this, how do I connect it? Vertical power shaft. Monkey, you actually asking or talking out loud? I'm talking out loud. I yak. Shoot, I may have built that in a bad spot. Okay, hang on. Mike, would you like some advice on that setup? Sure. Maybe vertical power shaft, like in place of one of those outer platforms? I was thinking the vertical power shaft, you got it as I was typing. Oh, okay. Alright, I might need to... Let's cancel that. So we're going to have to do something creative here with the power rods. Okay, so... Okay. That's going to take a long time to build, and we can make it go up even higher, but I'm just going to pause the construction here and do like a battery on this side so we can benefit from it more, sooner. But then I can keep building it up higher until I hit the ceiling and then make batteries on all the other sides and then replace that one. That's my thoughts. You could blow up some of that terrain too. Yeah. Yeah. Just put dynamite right next to the giant tower. Everyone's like, oh my god. Building needs power to operate. Wait, what? Oh my god, are you serious? The grist mill. No. I didn't realize. The grist mill needs power, chat. know what? That actually fits perfectly right there. Okay. That's gonna take a bit. Okay, bad tide, still a little ways out because I had it paused for a while. Building lacks goods. Potatoes. You lack potatoes. I guess for now we can fill in that empty space. Boil them, mash them, stick them in a soup. The temptation to just flatten all this out so it's all this level. I think I might... Okay. Speaking of potato, have you seen the text on the grill? Mash them, boil them, grill them in a non-stick pan. 500 ways to eat a potato by Ma Naganal. Can't even read that. It's a lot easier to say Samwise. Oh, God. Okay. Here comes the gross. Alright, so I'm gonna wait. Okay, so close that. Keep that at 0.95. Close that. Close that. Nope. Close it. Open that one. Open that one. Yeah, make sure that's close too. Okay, so the goal is this water here is clean, and all this stays clean, and then all the bad tides should flow around us. You should really build a sensor at some point. Yeah, I need to learn how to use them. I've got no experience with this. Measures water flow below its arm. Measures water depth. Measures water contamination. Probably that one. So I don't know, like maybe this is really far away. So how would this work? You would like put it like here or something, measure contamination, and then if it sees it, slam that shut or something. For now, we'll do it on manual, but I think I get the idea. It brings me great pleasure watching this taking shape. Bad looks like, because this is the first bad tide, so this one's pretty short because it, you know, the game's like not sure if you're ready for it, so it's like, here's a sample. If all your crops die, do better. Muck, we need your opinion. Warhammer 40k Beaver Tide. Beaver Tide. But in Vermintide, you fight against hordes of vermin. So in Beaver Tide, do you still just play people and you're fighting against hordes of beavers? Because I don't think you would play beavers in Beaver Tide. Okay, the clean water is back. I'm waiting for the gross stuff to run out. Muck, it's that time. 5 more minutes. Okay, I think that's good enough. So let's close that. And open that a little. And close that and open that a little. And open that a little. So there should be probably some trace amounts of gross will come through, but I think it'll be okay. Okay, things are starting to go back to how I want them. Oh boy, it's too much. Come on, go back down. There we go. I was like, I'm sure I did this correctly, please. Let's do one more home so they make more beavers. This is how you know I'm really hooked, chat. It's time to go and I don't want to. I want to play beavers. How do I go back to the building layer? Oh, there we go. Okay, there we go. So the battery should go all the way down to there now. It's 24-hour beaver stream. No! That's too much beavers. Huge water storage. Does water in storages evaporate like the water in the river does? I don't think so, but I don't know for sure. Storage is safe. Okay, good to know. Good to know. One cattails. Let's see. Books? Books? Can we build like a library or something? This is not much. I'm going to build some small roofs here just so they get the roof happiness thing. Look in the wood section for books. Oh, it's been added to printing press. Okay. Okay, I remember when printing press just made those punch cards, but the... Okay, got it. Thanks, Farishay. Appreciate you. The giant staircase is done. So I guess what I would need, I don't know if it works this way, but my thoughts are this. I need a contamination sensor at every gate. I'm assuming you can have like if see contamination open gate, or if not see contamination, or sorry, if see contamination close this gate, or if see contamination open this gate, or if see no contamination open or close. Like, I'm wondering if you can have it send a signal for zero contamination or for if there is contamination. Because if so, then I just need one of those at every gate and then set up some instructions. Build one and test? Yeah. Yeah. It's gonna have to... Gonna take a minute. Because, like, I'm thinking have, like, one over here, and then, like, if there's contamination... close, open, you know, but gotta figure out how the thing works. And does it need power? I don't know if it's gonna need power. I don't know. I know some of those silver move like games put time on. Yeah, I know, Nugget. I know. Yeah, you're right. I'm just having a lot of fun. Okay. All right, save the game. Okay, well, chat, thus ends our first section back in Timberborn after
The
1.0
Windshark
launch.
gifted a tier 1 sub to Time to Stop Now. They have given 169 gift subs in the channel.
See that? By waiting another 9 minutes, I've got another sub. I don't know if that is good, good money per hour, but maybe. All right. Well, chat, I'm having an absolute blast playing this. I can't wait to get back onto this tomorrow morning. But for now, we're going to save it and pause it right there. All right, chat, with that, thank you guys for joining me today. Hope you guys had fun. ASMR Beavertown. With that, I will be back in about 5 hours. We're going to be doing Dark Tide tonight, messing around in that while we are waiting on Crimson Desert to release tomorrow. And then we are going to be playing Crimson Desert tomorrow night. So if you want to join me again in 5 hours, I'll be back here, or I'll be back on Timberborn tomorrow morning. Please hit the follow button if you're on Twitch, subscribe if you're on YouTube. Here's links to my 2 YouTube channels if you want to check those out. And a special thank you to our dear patrons. They keep this channel alive. Their support could not do this without them. There's a link to that in the chat if you're interested. Shilling complete. I'm going to find someone to raid on the Twitch side. Let me see who is live right now. Give me just a minute. Fangel's live. Is he? Yeah, Fangel's fine. I spoil him. All right, we'll raid Fangel. He's doing something in Guild Wars too. And like I said, I'll be back tonight. See ya.